When swimming the butterfly, you'll be using a motion called the butterfly pull. This is a symmetrical, full-arm pull that is derived from the shoulders and chest. Remember, the butterfly is strictly a racing stroke. Therefore, the butterfly's pull requires a lot of energy to maintain properly, thus making the stroke more inefficient than most. Additionally, the butterfly's power phase is designed for two separate purposes. To pull water backwards, allowing your body to move forward in the water, as well as to pull water downwards, raising your body's position in the water enough to assist your head and neck with breathing. Similar to the dolphin kick, the butterfly pull can be divided into two different parts: the power phase, which creates the majority of the forward velocity of the pull, and the recovery phase, which resets your arms in preparation for the next stroke. Inside the power phase, the butterfly pull can be broken down into three separate yet equally important parts: the catch, the mid-pull, and the finish. At the beginning of the power phase, the catch is designed to prepare your arms for a strong mid-pull and finish. Prepare for the catch by extending both arms comfortably forwards as if you were trying to touch something just out of arm's reach, fingers pointed straight in the direction you are swimming. Your palms should be facing down towards the bottom of the pool. Begin the catch by widening both arms away from the center of your body, rotating your palms to face against the direction your hands are traveling. The motion of the butterfly's catch is small, only present to prepare your arms for the more powerful mid-pull and finish. By the end of the catch, your hands should be at their widest position of the power phase. The butterfly is purely a racing stroke, and therefore it is necessary to have the best pull possible. During the butterfly's power phase, your arm's primary goal is to pull as much water from in front of your head to behind you as possible. Simply, the more water you pull with your hands, the further you will travel in the direction you are intending to go. Keep your wrists and hands firm, with your palms facing in the direction your hand is moving for as much of the power phase as possible. This will help to create the flattest surface possible with your hand and forearm for the power phase. The second part of the power phase rotation is the mid-pull. The mid-pull utilizes a strong, symmetrical sweeping motion that is designed to raise your body's position higher in the water, assisting your head and neck with the breathing. Start the mid-pull by driving both hands down towards the bottom of the pool while keeping your wrists and hands firm. If done properly, your body's position should raise significantly in the water. Sweep your palms in towards each other, bending your arms at the elbows in order to prepare your arms for a strong power phase finish. Sweeping your hands down first and then inwards will help to create a longer mid-pull, which will raise your body further out of the water for assistance with the breathing cycle. At the end of the mid-pull, both hands and fingers should be pointed firmly towards the bottom of the pool, inside the width of your elbows, prepared to start the finish. During the power phase of any pull, your hand craves one thing: strength. The closer your hands are to your body, the more strength your arms will possess. Imagine holding a heavy weight with a straight arm away from your body. This will be difficult to do for a long period of time, putting a strain on your shoulder and upper back muscles. As you bring the heavy weight in towards your chest, the weight will seem much easier to manage. These same principles apply to swimming as well. Having a straight arm as you pull will put more work on your shoulders than is necessary. Bending your arm at the elbow will not only increase the power of each stroke, it will also make each stroke more effective and efficient. The third most powerful part of the butterfly's power phase is the finish. Simply put, the finish is designed to complete the power phase. The hands of the finish utilize a large, sweeping motion. Start by driving both hands back towards your feet to full extension. Remember to keep your hands flat against the water for the duration of the power phase. Your hands should be pulling the water up until the moment they break the surface. At the end of the finish, your arms should be straight and fully extended at the surface of the water, palms facing upwards and fingers pointed backwards, similar but opposite to the beginning of the catch. The recovery phase for the butterfly pull utilizes a whole arm sweeping motion that begins at the very end of the power phase. The recovery is designed to reset your stroke in preparation for the next pull and should never assist in making you move forwards or backwards in the water. At the beginning of the recovery, your palms should be facing upwards with your arms at full backward extension. For the entire recovery, your arms should remain straight and above the water, each following a path similar to that of a half circle. While maintaining straight arms, lift both arms out of the water. Use your shoulder and upper back muscles to drive your arms forwards, just above the surface of the water. For the duration of the recovery, your palms should remain facing backwards with your thumbs down in a relaxed position. As your hands extend forwards in front of your body, drive your hands just below the surface of the water, extending your arms as far forward as comfortably possible. At the end of the finish, your arms should be extended straight in front of your head, palms facing down towards the bottom of the pool in preparation for the next power phase. Make sure to include all parts of the butterfly's power phase in your pull: the catch, mid-pull, and finish. It is very easy to forget to finish your strokes. The entire butterfly stroke is symmetrical. Having an uneven pull in the water will cause your stroke to become lopsided and inefficient. The butterfly is an incredibly strength-intensive stroke. Your hands and forearms should always stay sturdy to allow for the best power phase possible. The official dolphin kick is the full body kick that uses your entire body to move through the water. However, while swimming the butterfly, you'll need to use two separate types of dolphin kicks: the full body kick, or big kick, which was taught previously in this tutorial, and the half body kick, or little kick, which is a waist down only version of the official kick. The butterfly can only be swam in one way. Having any one of the four parts of your stroke out of order will hinder the ability to swim the stroke correctly. However, it is completely possible to swim the entire butterfly without taking a breath. The butterfly's rotation does not require you to breathe each time, but rather on an as-needed interval. Think of the butterfly's rotation without the breathing as big kick when you pull, little kick when you recover. As you drive your shoulders downwards to begin the big kick, begin the catch of the power phase for your arms. The power phase of your pull should coincide with the power phase of the full body kick, performing the finish at the same time as you drive your feet downwards to end the kick. The combined power from your arms and legs will propel you forwards through the water in order to assist your head and neck with breathing if needed. Time your little kick to the end of your pull's recovery. As you prepare to dive your arms back into the water, drive your feet towards the bottom of the pool from your waist down. The little kick is designed to maintain the momentum of both the big kick and the pull's power phases as you prepare your body to start another rotation. The butterfly is a very powerful stroke. Think of the stroke as one continuous power phase of the arms and legs until the recovery phase for the pull resets your stroke. Before moving on to this part of the tutorial, it is our opinion that you feel comfortable swimming the full butterfly stroke for short distances, between 3 to 5 strokes without breathing. This will limit the amount of new material that you will be required to learn at once, which will allow you to focus primarily on your arm and leg rotations. As you become comfortable with swimming the butterfly for short distances, you will be able to learn the breathing patterns much easier without having to focus on the coordination of your arms and legs. The butterfly's breath is meant to be performed quickly, with precise timing and coordination, while having minimal effect on the rest of the body. The breathing for the butterfly can only be performed at one time during the stroke. Therefore, it is important to ensure that you get a good breath each time you breathe. During the mid-pull of the butterfly's power phase, your body's position will be at its highest point on top of the water. The most efficient method to breathing the butterfly is to breathe every other stroke as your body reaches this point. However, it is completely acceptable to breathe every time as your body starts to fatigue. Prepare for the breath by exhaling all remaining air in your lungs before your face exits the water. Timing your exhalation properly will allow for your breathing cycle to be as quick and efficient as possible. Just before you start the breathing cycle, your head should be resting comfortably at the surface of the water with your ears being submerged. As the mid-pull starts to raise your body position in the water, drive your chin away from your chest, allowing your face to exit the water. Take a deep breath as quickly as you can. Finish the breathing cycle by lowering your head back into the water with your ears submerged. If timed properly, your head should be entering the water just as you drive your shoulders down to start the full body dolphin kick. If you choose to skip the butterfly's breath for a rotation, instead, drive your chin down towards the bottom of the pool to assist your shoulders with the full body dolphin kick. Remember, practice makes perfect. Thank you for watching Swim Life Pro's tutorial on the entire butterfly. Please make sure to check out our other video tutorials